Thanks for making the time to take the What's Your Conflict Management Style quiz. Your quiz results report is being created as we speak and should be hitting your inbox in about 30 minutes from now. In the meantime, let's talk about your results. Hi, I'm Eva Bauer, project manager, facilitator, mediator, and creator of this assessment. Based on the information you've shared and the little that I know about you and your situation, your conflict management style is what's known as the collaborating style. Now here's what that means. Based on the research by Reginald Atkins, PhD, collaborating is one of 5 basic styles of conflict management. Most of us have a predominant style with traits of 1 or 2 others, and all 5 styles have their advantages and disadvantages. As a project manager whose main approach to managing conflict is collaborating, you tend to solve problems in which an optimum solution is found for everyone involved. All parties are heard and negative feelings of being ignored are minimized. Collaborators seek to understand underlying concerns and find alternatives to meet those concerns. This works in many situations, especially when there's plenty of time to come to a decision. This is the preferred approach with complicated, more complex decisions, when the details and options need to be fully explained and vetted. The team puts in the work to substantiate decisions. The decisions are examined and analyzed, like, here's our rationale for how we got to this decision. There are the data, the pros, cons, risks, opportunities. The collaborating style is a thorough style. As you can see, the collaborating style can be effective in many situations. That said, this approach is not without risk. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes managers and supervisors who rely solely on this style is underestimating the time it takes to reach a solution through collaboration. They may also overlook all the parties who need to participate in the decision-making or who are necessary to determine that optimum solution. This slow-to-determine solution can take more time than anticipated, causing delays when answering stakeholder and the organization's leadership's questions. The time and energy expended by a team using a drawn-out decision-making process can also lead to team member frustration and interactions where some members have over-influence of the outcome. Let me explain. All that discussion, all the vetting, it takes time and energy. It takes high team engagement and consensus. And if the team does not have effective decision-making processes or doesn't know what consensus looks like, the team can feel they're going around and around on the merry-go-round and taking too long to reach decisions. Team members can feel stuck in that analysis paralysis. You need techniques that guarantee high team engagement and techniques that ensure that everyone can support the team decisions moving forward. You see, without effective facilitation and quick decision-making processes, long discussions to determine everyone's concerns will zap the energy of the team. Energy that's better spent on implementing solutions and delivering the results. Without the skills to swiftly and effectively move a group through discussions where everyone is heard, making decisions that everyone can support, teams will lose precious time and momentum. As the team leader, it's vital that you manage tensions and conflict in a manner that creates trust, maintains positive relationships, and builds commitments to clearly defined action steps. Remember, your team members are looking to you as the leader to keep the project on track, including in times of tension and conflict. Using outdated, time-consuming techniques will result in lost opportunity and potentially delayed schedules. You need more tools in your toolbox and knowledge of when to use them. Thankfully, there are some practical and achievable steps you can take to avoid those outcomes and to create a team culture that leads to effective decision-making, strong communication, and high engagement. Here's what you can do almost immediately to start leading your team to success when it comes to managing and resolving tensions and conflict. It all begins with understanding your conflict management style, the style of your team members, and how to leverage that information to lead your team to success in a way where everyone feels heard and valued. These easy-to-use approaches, tools, and techniques will build your leadership competence, increase your team engagement, and keep your projects on track. Now, you may be wondering, how do you incorporate your style of conflict management into your team leadership, specifically when your team faces tensions or engagement declines? What techniques do you use to get the team back on track? Well, this is where I've helped hundreds of teams over the past 15 years accomplish. I help project managers and supervisors resolve the conflict within their teams so they can deliver project success, strengthen team relationships, and reduce everybody's stress. And it just so happens that I'm going to be hosting a training on this very topic coming up. And because you've made the time and effort to take the assessment and tell me a little about you and your situation, I'd love to invite you to this training call for free. Now, the only catch is, because this is a live session that I'm hosting, you must register for this training in advance. And to get access to the session for free, you must go ahead and do that right now while you're watching this video and you're thinking about it. So simply click the button below, register for the training to get access for free. Go ahead, do that right now, and I'll see you at the webinar.